What is up, guys? This is Cloaking Arbiter with Cloaking Arbiter Figurine Toy Reviews, and a shout out to History 101 for being the 50th subscriber. Yeah, 55 subscribers, guys, as of starting this endeavor and making this video as of now. I never expected that there would be 50 people out there this quickly who would catch on that likes what I'm doing. And so, without further ado, I have to give a shout out to the 50th subscriber. And without a doubt, that is History 101. Here's your shout out, and here is your choice of figurine that you wanted me to do. I hope you enjoy. So, this is for you. What is up, guys? And today we will be reviewing, as per requested, the Neca 2019 Mothra. This guy was done by Neca Toy Company, who did this for the 2019 King of the Monsters. This is the up-to-date version, and I have to say, she is one of my best pieces. A little side note real fast is I've actually done some custom work to this figurine, uh, some little patchwork throughout the time of owning her. So I've had a lot of time. So with that being said, straight off the bat, let me get the custom work I've done out of the way. One of the first things I've done, yours may have noticed, is I've trimmed down the sides. You may see here and here, there is no little extra pegs for the wings. I clipped those off and kind of reshaped it a bit so that way I could get this pose out of her. So note that my stand is different. Another thing as well that I've done on more of the repair side of things is the wings up here. Over time, they get really loose, and keep in mind, guys, I do not recommend what I do for my figurines at all. What I do is because I have paid for them, I have bought in them, and I take full financial risk and responsibility should figurines screw up. So if you want to take in my method on how to repair and, fix figurines, I am more than welcome to share my knowledge and my experience with you. But there are always better ways to do or fix something. Please look out what's out there, search some ideas up on your own. Don't just take one person's idea for how to fix something that could be very, very, very expensive. So without further ado here, the thing that I have done is super glue. Super glue, acetone, and nail polish, or clear finger, not nail polish, clear fingernail acrylic, you know, yeah, fingernail polish. I'm having a brain trip here. So acetone, clear fingernail polish, and super glue are my best friends for my figurines. One of the issues that I've had with her over time is these top wings, because of how much weight now she has to support. It kind of gets slightly arduous for those joints, and unfortunately, time will make them very weak. So, in order to fix that issue, I've applied just the littlest dot, just the littlest dot of super glue to the actual joint in and of itself. Excuse me. And while doing this, I've worked it back and forth, like rightly so. So I never let it actually sit and stayed. The minute I put the glue on, I worked the joint and I kept working until it started feeling more and more and more and more solid. Once I would rub my finger over the joint here and see that it felt actually dry, that was nothing actually sticking, I then would let the figure actually alone and sit. So those are the custom things I have done to her out of the way real fast. So with that being said, we'll start from her base. She comes with this gorgeous base of her cocoon, which has a very nice little circle. And let's see if I can pop her out. Like even now working with the wing, it just flopped right down. Like it'll stay if I work with it again. But I just touched it and see, look how loose that is over time. So that will become a problem over a time, ladies and gents. But with that being said, here's the base. I love this thing a lot. It was a great, great thing to use. Rodan comes with one as well, the Neca Rodan. I do not have that figurine, but his is a lava top. This is a platform. I don't particularly remember this design for a building in the film that she was chilling in, unless it's supposed to be like the rest of what we weren't seeing when they were on the platform leading forward. So, but you can see that she's got a cocoon, and I love the cocoon base. It's great. And while I have her off, I'll show you the top of that the peg as well. What I've done. I'm not going to take the thing out, but when you get her, this peg is not in here. So if you want to, in theory, you can put her on just the base here without her flying and get some designs. I've seen people do that, which is not bad. But we'll scroll up here to the top. And here's what I mean about my peg. I redesigned her. She had to get re-glued a bit, but I shortened it down. So she still stays in there great. But again, I don't recommend doing what I have done. This is just my personal preference to get more of what I wanted out of the figure. So without further ado, then we'll just go and actually do the figure herself. But there's the base, and she stands great. Great platform. I mean, it is very, very, very solid. So, and the weight's great for her. So we're going to turn to her. She has several points of articulation. You have the two top wings that, flap. Stay. The bottom wings do flap. Not very far. That's about as far as they go down on mine for both sides. About all the way. Vice versa. If you were trying to get her to put the wings all the way down to get like she put her on like a Neca Godzilla, she last offended him, and there you go. So that's about as all the articulation they get, and there's even straight up. So if you want to be one of those people that get that aggressive pose out of her, you can do that. She does have articulation in her two front legs here individually, so but they are a bit difficult sometimes to work with, so keep that in mind. They can be a bit stiff, so be gentle. And her back legs do have some articulation. Again, they can be really stiff. So like on mine here, my back legs are very stiff, but this one wants to move freely. So you can't focus for you guys. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, as you can see, that wants to move freely. This is stuck. These move great. These two middle arms here do not move. I've already made the mistake on that and almost broke them off, so I had to super glue them and save them that way. But these two front legs move. So articulation, I just was on there, you just don't expect. I'll put her on the stand and we can get a better look on her help. There are two variations. Ooh, sorry about that. There are two variations of this figurine. One is the base blue here, which, oh my lord, the lighting's a bit harsh, but at the same time, it does a great job of. Her wings are immaculate, I gotta say. I'm very, very impressed with the sculpting on the wings. I mean, look at that. That is gorgeous. They did a remarkable job on her wings. You can even look on her face, her body. And like I said, I'm going to put her on the stand and we'll get a more stable look at her. But I love the wings. And in really, really, really strong light, the wings, like the light goes right through them beautifully. They are practically transparent in the strongest light, and they look really great. So yeah, we'll pause this real fast, and we'll get her on the shelf and get her in a nice pose. There we go, guys. That's my traditional pose. I like to keep her because of how I have my stand, so. But there you go. She sits so beautifully on that stand. I'll try to back up a bit, and you get a. She is a very, very large figurine as far as that wingspan goes. She is enormous as far as the wingspan. But again, it is absolutely beautiful what you get. I mean, she's definitely one of the best best NECA figurines that they have done on the market by far. She is gorgeous. She is beautiful. She's big for a figurine. She's big. I mean, I give her that. She is scrumdiddlyumptious big. At the same time, also small. Like her body, you just you see this and you're just like, oh, I don't want to touch you. I feel like if I touch you, you're just gonna fall apart. She looks so petite, but at the same time so big, and it's all due to those wings. Of course, it's that wingspan, but Lord of mercy, those wings on her just make her look gorgeous. One of the best NECA figurines I have ever have come to own or laid my eyes on. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I have to say, I'm immensely impressed with what NECA put out here for its Mothra. So we'll go ahead and do some size comparisons as well. That this is going to be interesting. So we're going to pause this again and let's see if I can't figure out some size work up here. There you go, guys. There's a size comparison of good old Space Godzilla. I'll also go ahead and pick up the 2019 and we'll throw him in there real fast as well. And you can see that one, because we obviously going to have to compare it to a counterpart of it, but you can definitely see she takes up a lot of room as far as the height factor goes, and depending on how you have those wings scaled on there, then the width factor also really plays into account as well. But at the moment, at the greatest thing is the height factor, because she is just so tall, but again, so gorgeous. Let's grab that 2019 and we'll bring him down. There you folks have it. There is the NECA 2019. It is fairly large. She scales well with her Godzilla NECA counterpart entirely. Let's see if we can't zoom in here a bit. I have a wonderful Leona, my kitty, just being obnoxious down here. She likes the bubble wrap, and she's being difficult. Hey, sweethearts, move your butts. I know you want to have fun. Hi. Yeah, she's over here being difficult. Hey, you. Knock it off. I love my cat. Always will gladly let her share some of the fame in these videos. And who doesn't like the kitties? That's my Leona's. But this is not a cat review. This is a figurine review. So, without further ado, here you go. You can just see, like I said before, the wings and the body. She's so petite. Like, you see her body in comparison to the NECA head. I mean, just like the film dwarfs. Godzilla dwarfs her in every bit of the sense, and the figurines here do a remarkable job of showing that. Like, I can't stress that out enough, guys. She's huge, but at the same time so small, so petite. So there's a great size comparison of her too. Like I said, I'm immensely happy with her. She's one of the best NECA figurines out on the market. If you don't have her, there's no argument. And also right above her, and I'll show, there's her box art right there. She comes with that wonderful box art that I have displayed. So you can't go wrong with that. I mean, that looks amazing to have on the shelf to enjoy. So you get a cool box, the figure itself. I mean, guys, for those of you who are Godzilla fans, or like to collect the NECA figurines in general, you're a big stickler and you just want to collect NECA alone. If you're a big NECA fan or a Godzilla fan, this is a must have figurine. I can't stress this out enough. So I would honestly say that is about it, guys, for this review. This has been the NECA 2019 Mothra from King of the Monsters. If you guys, like it, pass it by it. It's totally up to you, but I highly recommend that you get this figurine. It's definitely a beautiful thing to have on the shelf. As you can see in the light here, the light just makes those wings glow. And this light that I have, majority of my light source front on is always from my phone. So, and my phone has some pretty harsh light that comes off there. It's pretty white and blinding. So, and you can see it really brings out, and you can see my hand. It's just, I'm so white, I'll blind you. But with see, that gives you an idea. There's that lighting on there, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, she looks great in lighting. She really does. But that's about it, guys. If you enjoy my work, like and subscribe, comment down below. I always look forward in sharing thoughts and opinions with you guys on these figurines. It's also one of the greatest reasons I do this is I love engaging with the community. So share me as well. With that being said, you like what I do, share me to your Godzilla community. You got a Facebook page, a Twitter trending post, a group, any social media platform that you love Godzilla, or people that love Godzilla with Godzilla figurines involved. Share me on there. Show the people the Cloaking Arbiter figurine toy reviews. And I look forward to you again on the next review, unboxing, or behind the scenes. Here soon, I'm gonna think about doing a behind the scenes because there's gonna be a lot of nice pieces coming here on the shelf soon. So, but without further ado, peace, guys. Au revoir. I hope you enjoyed the figurine. Shout out again to History 101 for being the 50th subscriber and choosing this as being the choice. So, without further ado, guys, au revoir. I love you all. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.